What is good, y'all? What is good? Appreciate everybody for tapping in. For everybody watching this video on demand, I will be doing a live tonight at 10:30. We're going to be going live at 10:30 tonight. Let me just get all my sound situated for the show. A bit of an impromptu show this afternoon, you guys. So I appreciate everybody that's tapping in. I was just seeing some crazy news about, the beef with 6ix9ine and Lil Durk. So I wanted to tap in on that a little bit. It looks like, 6ix9ine, who had just did the For the Record podcast alongside Hassan Campbell and Wack 100. It looks like he's also beginning to flood the nightclubs with his diss track, y'all. What up, Dreski? Appreciate you for tapping in, man. Major salute on the tap in. It looks like 6ix9ine is taking his diss track all over the clubs. You know what I'm saying? And we all know that 6ix9ine had a a key DJ back in the day, a key DJ by the name of DJ Spinking, who is now closely associated with 50 Cent. Oddly enough, Spinking was, playing 6ix9ine's record, which has some very deliberate disses aimed at Durk, mentioning King Von. And then the next thing you know, or this could have been earlier, but you don't really know the time frame of all this shit when it's happening. Sometimes people will wait a week to post on their social media. So Spin King was actually uh, doing the work for Lil Durk's show as well. Lil Durk is selling out shows right and left right now, and Spin King, Lil Durk, and Fabulous, Loso, they were all actually together, doing a Instagram video, very friendly video. Obviously Spinkin was happy to be there at that point in time. Now when you look at the videos that have been published of Spin King, 6ix9ine, and all of 6ix9ine's partners and associates, Spin King doesn't really look all too interested. He doesn't really look too happy to be in that situation. You know what I mean? You got to really look at the basics here, you guys. Spin King probably didn't have as much recognition in the game when he had first got on and he was first running around with 6ix9ine, who was the hottest shit out there. I know Punch was running around with him, but obviously we've heard the stories of Spin King, and Spin King was actually what record was Spin King associated with that 6ix9ine did? Was it Stupid? I know it wasn't Zaza. Zaza was actually produced by Murda Beats. You know what I'm saying? That was actually his biggest record. But let's tap into it today, man, because 6ix9ine is basically taking his Little Durk diss record and he's promoting it in all the nightclubs, pretty much like Lil Durk would have promoted This Ain't What You Want. 9 times out of 10, you guys, 9 times out of 10, 6ix9ine going to a nightclub is going to be the determining factor in him actually getting his record played. A lot of the times you're not going to see DJs playing 6ix9ine records unless there's a beneficial aspect to it with them. If 6ix9ine's in the club, if you know what I mean, when 6ix9ine's in the club, obviously he's buying bottles. Obviously he's attracting more people to come in. This is how the club industry works, you guys. So I'm looking at all these videos of 6ix9ine actually popping up with Spin King, and I'm like, yo, man, Spin King looks kind of uncomfortable. And 6ix9ine actually addressed that. 6ix9ine actually posted the picture in his actual story, and he tagged 50 Cent. He tagged Fabio Foreign. It was kind of crazy that he posted that. And Academics posted it. Academics had said 6ix9ine and crew posted up in the club with DJ Spin King. And then 6ix9ine tagged 50 Cent in that post. Actually, he tagged 50 Cent, Fabio Foreign. He also said, "Stop putting fear in my boy's heart. He is with the gangsters." So Spin King was actually at this point surrounded by all of us Tekashi's guys. There was another image I saw where Tekashi had his arm around Spin King. Obviously, these two have a relationship. You know what I mean? DJ Envy actually recollected the two of them, coming to, what was it, Summer Jam or something like that. They had to actually sneak Tekashi in. And I think Charlemagne called Envy out. He's like, we all know you were with Spinking. So over the last few years, we've all pretty much been getting familiarized with Spinking, you guys. But that message right there, stop putting fear in my boy's heart. I'm wondering if like that is a direct response to potentially 50 Cent or any of the other major artists that Spin King is working alongside, telling him, yo, 6ix9ine isn't good business. Yo, if you work with 6ix9ine, something might happen to you. You know what I mean? I'm sure Lil Durk is going to feel a way about Spin King in the club with, Tekashi, but to mess with the DJ is pretty crazy, you guys. In a lot of senses, you want to work with the DJ. That's why a lot of these guys actually go out to the nightclubs. So like I said, they have a history. Spin King actually posted Lil Durk. He said the voice times the GOAT times the young OG. He posted a picture with Fab and Durk as well. He said, salute to my brother Lil Durk on his sold out tour from the bottom. Now he's on the top of the game. Proud of the squad. Dope message right there to Lil Durk. Durk actually did a couple interviews with me over the years. He said in one of my joints, remember this interview when we're at the top. Right now, Durk is arguably at the top. And 6ix9ine is obviously going to take shots at him. We saw what 6ix9ine did with his last video, Zaza, where he actually incorporated the whole scuffle or the confrontation with Meek Mill in the video out of, he was trying to get a little bit of hype around the video. You know what I'm saying? He was really trying to generate some interest in the video. How much interest was generated? I don't really know because the video didn't actually do considerable numbers to his past releases. So on the new track, though, 6ix9ine starts it off on the jump. You know what I mean? He starts it from the rip, actually dissing Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying? He actually disses Meek Mill off the rip on this track. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Appreciate what's going on, man. Chase Moolah says 6ix9ine is trying to stay relevant, much like he did in that last video, you guys. You know what I mean? Much like he did in his last video, trying to remain relevant by, posting up some of the beef. I appreciate everybody tapping in for this joint. The industry is whack. Man, in certain situations, the industry is whack. You know what I mean? But 6ix9ine is taking this approach right now. He's actually going to meet up with all the DJs face to face. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be the only way that he really gets his material played, whether they're going to meet up with somebody face to face or they're actually paying the machines to get the music on the radio. But a lot of the times, everything from the radio or everything from television, most people are watching it on YouTube nowadays, you guys. Most people are actually watching it on YouTube. But yeah, so let's get back into this because the first lines on the new song were actually directed at Meek Mill, in my opinion. He said, they be saying this and that. All this shit is cap. Pull up on them in real life, like where the energy at. He said, they be saying this and that, and all that shit is cap. Pull up on them in real life, like where the energy at. Right there, he's actually addressing the, confrontation with Meek Mill that we all saw play out over every single blog website. You know what I mean? We all saw the commotion caused by 6ix9ine when he waited for Meek Mill outside of whatever event he was at. I don't really remember right now, but he waited and both men actually had security. So the confrontation was really meaningless. The confrontation was really nothing, but 6ix9ine was able to video record it. That was his main point of, going to confront Meek. And as he says in the song here, pull up on him in real life, like where the energy at. because people jump on the internet and they're saying, yo, there's Meek Mill or whoever it is. They're saying this guy is a rat. If it's Drake or Lil Durk saying, don't play this rat's music in the club. We're going to get into all of that with this video. But look at the situation. 6ix9ine had heard all this talk. 6ix9ine heard all this talk from everybody out there. But now when he pulls up on him face to face, there's no smoke. There's no commotion. There's just two men walking in the direct. Meek Mill went to his car. You know what I mean? Maybe he said a few things, but Meek Mill didn't actually do what a lot of fans would have wanted him to do. What a lot of fans would have thought he would have done. Smack the taste out of his mouth, or even go into a more direct verbal confrontation back and forth. It really wasn't neither of those situations. My guy, what's popping with you, man? What's popping with you? I appreciate you for tapping in, Tyson. I just wanted to tap in, everybody. I will be going live tonight at 10:30 to address Hassan Campbell. That's right. We're going to be talking about Hassan Campbell tonight. We're going to be talking about Gilly the Kid, allegedly wearing fake jewelry tonight, 10:30. Don't miss it. But I had to come online because 6ix9ine is just continuing the beef with Lil Durk. He's taking shots at him for the record. Aha. When Lil Durk actually came back with a diss track, a lot of people are saying, oh, man, why didn't Lil Durk do this or that? Why did he come back with a diss track? Not too many people in their right mind are saying that. You got the people like 6ix9ine saying it, though. You know what I mean? The people like 6ix9ine who want to trick Lil Durk out of his position. You know what I'm saying? Lil Durk is not going to be tricked out of his position. In reality, Lil Durk is in a better position than 6ix9ine. Now, as far as the whole 7 million, 8 million views on YouTube, we will address all that tonight. I'm addressing all that shit tonight. So make sure you don't miss my live video. You never know who's going to pop in on my live video tonight, you guys. But when you look at the sales, look at the sales for Tattletale. Look at the sales for his album prior to that. What was his album prior to that called? Day 6ix9ine or something like that. Look at the sales for these records in comparison to the views. And I'm not saying that all the views are fake, but if I was doing, let's say Mikey T, the movie star, was doing 20 million views per video, I bet you I would trick the audience and at least 30 or 40,000 people would actually purchase the item. So it's a win. And the end of the day, it's a win, because at the beginning of this, we didn't know who 6ix9ine was. At the beginning of my career, you didn't know who Mikey T, the movie star, was. And that's the point. It's the point is to actually be able to sell some units. Look what just happened with Coi Leray this week. Still waiting on official numbers, but we'll wait and see. The rumors are 11,000. Yazzo, what's poppin', man? Well, Tyson, we're going to be talking about Hassan Campbell tonight. So everybody in here, make sure you don't miss my live video tonight at 10:30. But yeah, let's get back into it here, man. So Durk got it heavy here on this song. You know what I mean? A lot of lines on the new record from 6ix9ine pretty much dedicated to Lil Durk. And we saw Durk finally respond to everything that was going on, whether it was Quando or it was the NBA shots on the Changes project. Lil Durk finally broke. Lil Durk finally caved in and he released Aha. And this is what 6ix9ine took shots at Lil Durk over, you guys. 6ix9ine took shots at Lil Durk actually recording a diss track. He's using a term, get back, in this song. He's using the term get back. And this is kind of what 6ix9ine was saying. But there's lines in this song where 6ix9ine is talking about how he went at rappers, which is not the case. There's lyrics in this song where 6ix9ine was saying that he done shot at rappers or whatever. And that is absolutely cap, you guys. That is 100% cap. Name me one rap beef that 6ix9ine ever got in, aside from saying that the game was a stripper. You know what I mean? Name me one rap beef that 6ix9ine actually got in. He really didn't get into any rap beefs. Unless he's talking about the Chief Keef situation, which me and Gilly had a hell of a laugh about. I might have to put that shit back up. You know what I mean? Unless he's talking about the situation with Chief Keef, where he allegedly snitched on his boy Kuda B. Okay. Colossal the Don. Major salute to my brother Colossal the Don. I had mentioned on the YB Durk video that the AHA had something to do with 6ix9ine because of that video where he did the mouse face. Durk was talking about him too. Interesting point, Colossal. If you could bring up a lyric or two from AHA where you think he may have been mentioning him, or if you just think it's the rat face in particular. But that's a good point. And I was bringing AHA up to say, since we got a direct diss track from Lil Durk to YB and whoever else was addressed, maybe we could get an official diss response to 6ix9ine. But it strikes me that Lil Durk had actually done this a little bit earlier in his career. You know what I mean? When he got the opportunity to work with Drizzy. You know what I mean? And we're going to go over that, man. We're about to go over all of that, man. None, Tyson Garcia says in response. Yeah, 6ix9ine is doing a fair amount of capping to be calling out Lil Durk, saying that something should happen. I really don't agree with that. One second, you guys. Let me just... Excuse me. George McCarthy says, with your police ass bar was for 6ix9ine for sure. Well, there was a few bars in there where he was kind of taking shots at people for talking with NBA YoungBoy when YoungBoy literally had just come home on house arrest. Let me see here. So one thing that I noticed that was, really off-putting to me was putting King Von's name in the video. There was a red print in the middle of the video. You guys probably all saw it where it said slide for Von. Like, what the hell kind of shit is that, man? You know what I mean? What kind of shit is that to put out there? Slide for Von. Lil Durk is don't respond to shit with Von. Durk was in a really vulnerable position, in my opinion, after King Von was taken. You know what I mean? Why was he in a vulnerable position, Mikey T? Because he could have said to hell with it all. Just like he deleted his Instagram page. Lil Durk could have said to hell with it all. I just lost the dude who gives me motivation in this life. A lot of us have been in that same type of position where we've lost a loved one and we've got no choice but to push on. So for 6ix9ine to actually put up a message like that in his video, it really shows me how childish he is. It shows me how immature, how much he has not really grown up. You know what I mean? To try to call out Lil Durk about not going out there and acting like Batman, you know what I'm saying? Or trying to pull some Superman vigilante shit. You know what I'm saying? Lil Durk is in a whole new position in life right now, you guys, where Lil Durk's career isn't on thin ice. You know what I'm saying? Lil Durk isn't walking on eggshells with his career, you guys. 6ix9ine is on thin ice right now. Every move could be 6ix9ine's last. And I mean that in terms of a music career. Lil Durk is not going to have those problems. Every move that Lil Durk makes increases his longevity and it increases all the interest that the fans have. Look what he's done from The Voice to the Heroes album, now to the 7220 project. Look what he's done. It's only sky's the limit. And when we look at 6ix9ine, we're like, yo, any move that he makes could be his last move. Like, look at the new record. It's not as good as his last joints. And tonight on live at 10:30, I'm going to be going over some of the numbers And we're going to be addressing Hassan Campbell, and we're going to be talking about Gillian Wallow tonight at 10:30, you guys. Let me see. G Blue said he said that because Lil Durk be talking mad gangster shit on them records. So yeah, he go do something about it. That's how 6ix9ine sees it. Now, if we all remember, or if you're really a fan of Lil Durk, you pretty much have watched his career. Salute, salute, brother. You pretty much have watched his career, when he first got into the scene, you know what I mean? And he made himself stand out to the point where you were interested in him, not to the same extent as Chief Keef. Oh, hell no, because Chief Keef was hot as hell back then. You know what I'm saying? Chief Keef couldn't walk into a mall without getting mobbed. Now, Lil Durk was a little bit different. Lil Durk, you wouldn't necessarily even recognize. You know what I'm saying? He cut the dreads. He set off to make a new impression on the game. He actually did. He linked up with French Montana and he got to where he's at. You know what I mean? Not saying that was all based on French Montana, but he made moves in the game. And when he first signed with Def Jam, which was prior to linking with French Montana, his sound was different. If you don't remember, he had a song called with Jeremiah, Like You, on the Remember My Name album. Lil Durk, after that, when he saw it didn't work, he went back to the old school Lil Durk. I remember, I think it was it Signed to the Streets 3, or was it the 300 or the 300 mixtape? So one of those tapes where he just decided the industry wasn't going to work for him. So he made his music work for the industry. I respect that. But for 6ix9ine to come in, every ending lyric that 6ix9ine has is brrr, or something like that. You know what I mean? So to come at Lil Durk like that, it's like, yo, man, people are making music that they feel is going to sell. Let's see. Okay. So Lil Durk had the Drake song, Laugh Now, Cry Later, where it looked like Lil Durk even got Drake to diss 6ix9ine. He said, tired of beefing with you bums. You can't even pay me tired of beefing, you bums. You can't even pay me enough to react. Been waking up in the crib, and sometimes I don't even know where I'm at. Please don't play the songs in the party. I can't listen to that. Anytime that I ran into somebody, it must be a victory lap. That's what Drake said. And I was kind of wondering because Drake had 2 verses in Laugh Now, Cry Later. I was kind of wondering if maybe Drake had heard Lil Durk's verse, or if it was vice versa, if Drake actually was speaking on somebody else, and then Lil Durk, he didn't have that much time to do this song, as he explained. He had to write something kind of on the spot. So I'm wondering if Lil Durk actually responded to what Drake had said, or if Drake actually heard that and put his next verse on it. Durk said, I'm in the trenches, relax. Can you not play that little boy in the club? Because we don't listen to raps. So, like I said, Drake had a 3rd verse, and I'm wondering, like, who played, like, when Drake sent the record, was it finished? When Drake played the record, did it already have that line about don't play this dude's music in the club because I'm not going to listen to that? And then it just made Lil Durk go, yo, I'm going to flip that and actually diss 6ix9ine. I'm really not under the right impression as to how the record went. But let me think, let me dig. Lil Durk said Drake's people hit him and said, yo, we need this ASAP. Like, we've got no time to waste. So that more so says to me that the record would have been complete. And then they would have added these 8 or 12 bars from Lil Durk. I think it was an 8, though. What are you talking about, Super? I didn't really get that. He said, I think there was so much money to be made that they made an exception. Yeah, what lyrics right there, man. So at the end, Drake has a few more lyrics where he said, we in Atlanta, I buy her a wig. She telling me, hold on. Oh, no. That's actually the Lil Durk lyrics. Excuse me. Yeah, where Dirk actually acted like he mentioned the baby. Drake had said, knock that boy off, and I don't want no credit. If it was me, they wouldn't regret it. Left me for dead, and now they won't dead it. So I'm really wondering if Drake just has his own situation that he's talking about. You know what I mean? It seems like Drake just has his own situation he's talking about, and the record may have been completed, beforehand. So was Drake dissing 6ix9ine? I don't know. I can't really call it. Drake could be talking about anybody, to be honest. Or Drake could have been dissing 6ix9ine and said, hey, I'm going to go get Lil Durk on this song and we're going to diss him together. Because Durk went ham. Durk said, point out that dude who act like a killer, but only the one from the net. I'm like the baby. I'm not just a rapper. You would play with me, you gonna get stretched. Lil Durk was on some shit, man. Lil Durk was on some shit, and I appreciate everybody tapping in today. Remember, I'm gonna go live tonight at 10 o'clock. I just had to come on and do a stream, man. Quick stream to talk about this. 6ix9ine is going crazy, basically taking the Lil Durk diss track all over the clubs. We know he's got some bread, so we'll just have to see what happens. But I want everybody to follow me on here. Whoever follows me based on this video, whether you're watching now live or you're watching on demand, I will follow you guys back. I really appreciate everybody. Remember, Eric Spencer, remember Schizo, Richard, everybody, George, we're going live tonight, 10:30 like usual. We're going to be talking about Hassan Campbell. We're going to be talking about all that shit that happened, man. You're going to hear it right here on this channel. I'll see y'all tonight. Make sure you follow me right now. Everybody who follows me based on this video, like I said, I'm going to follow you back. I just wanted to give y'all a quick video right now for the afternoon. Definitely appreciate everybody checking out the Cassidy throwback interview as well. Speaking on DJ K Slay. All of our hearts. I know everybody in the chat. I know all of our hearts go out to DJ K Slay, all of his loved ones, and all the fans out there that have been affected by this, man. But we'll see y'all tonight at 10:30, man. If you're watching this on demand, we'll be live tonight, 10:30, man. Okay, yo, Colossal, major salute, major salute. I just seen a DM come in, but I wasn't checking it because I'm on the stream, but I'll get back to you in a second, my brother. Major salute, man. Major salute. And like I said, whoever follows me, follow me back. Excuse me, whoever follows me, I'm going to follow you guys back right away. It's follow for a follow over here, man. Tap in with the blogger that's actually going to address everything you want to hear and also speak with y'all directly, man. Appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all at 10:30 tonight. Salute.